Welcome back to Dear Girl with Alice, and for this week's yoga pose challenge, we will cover tabletop pose that strengthens core and back muscles, improves posture and support wrist and shoulder health. If you would like to learn new poses every Tuesday, subscribe to my channel. I'm Alice, and let's get started on our heels, breathing in and out. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Breathing through the nose, breathe out through the nose. Continue to breathing on your own. Let's come onto our knees and hands, or on our all fours, and adjust our form. You want your shoulders directly over your wrists, flat back, and hips squared. Extend one leg behind you, and soon we'll extend the opposing arm in front of us. Make sure that leg behind you is straight. As you extend the right arm, try to balance on your right leg and your left arm. Come back to center. We're going to extend the right leg straight behind us. Make sure your hips are aligned before we extend the left arm directly in front of us. Breathe. Keep in mind we're not moving those hips. Come to all fours. You can take a break here and rotate your wrists. It could be a lot on our wrists. And by doing these rolls, you prevent injury. One more time, let's extend the left leg and the right arm. Breathe. Now we're going to round our back as if we're rounding into a ball. Let your elbow touch your knee. This is another test to your balancing skills. As you extend, inhale. As you round your back, exhale. Continue to do this at your own pace, maintaining steady breath and squared hips. Breathe. Okay, get into alignment again. Let's extend our right leg and left arm and repeat the sequence on the other side. Rounding our backs on the exhale and extending our leg and arm on the inhale. Your right shoulder is directly over your wrist. Keep your hips square and breathe. Do a couple more here. Or just come to center, and let's do another wrist stretch. For a deeper stretch, move your hips back or have your shoulders directly above your wrists. Breathe, keep those hips squared. Switch the position of your hands. We will now rotate our leg to enhance hip mobility with this variation. We begin with the left leg, extend the leg to the side, do rotations counterclockwise and clockwise, play around a little bit, make sure those hips are squared. Breathe. Extend the left leg out. Get comfortable here, align your hips, okay, and then extend your right arm. We're not moving the hips, just aligned here. Okay, you can also reposition yourself before you extend that arm out. Remember to keep your hips stable and avoid any unnecessary movements. Bring the leg back to its starting position, and we'll switch sides by rotating our right leg clockwise and counterclockwise. We're rotating the right leg while maintaining our balance. Breathe. Okay, extend the right leg out. Make sure you have enough room so you could adjust yourself here. Again, square those hips. Get into position before extending the left arm. Breathe. Your hips are still aligned with the mat. Okay, let's move to some wrist exercises. We will now do some gentle twists next, but before we do that, let's get those nice stretches in our wrists. Okay, now for the twists. Bring your left arm to your lower back. Rotate your torso, look up. You're looking over your left arm and extend that arm up. Try not to move your hips, they're still squared. Come back down. We're going to switch sides. Bending the right arm, placing the hand on the lower back, looking up over your right shoulder. Keep those hips aligned before we extend the right arm up. You're looking towards your hands. Breathe deeply. When we raise our arms, it's enhancing that stretch. Shake out those hands. Sit on your heels in a prayer position and take a few deep breaths. Thank you so much for joining me, and next week cover chaturangas. So make sure to come back, give yourself a nice hug,